corporate Patreon.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, we've just came from work. So, hi guys, welcome back to our T&G Productions match reports of Patreon. I don't know why I get really energetic with
Get really energetic.
I love doing these ones. These are really fun. I really actually look forward to these ones. It's been a while because we've been super poorly, so thank you for bearing with us.
Purely.
This is a
Cannot
big
get
one.
your words off the seat.
This is a big one.
It is, yes.
Semi-final of season 1.
Butchers versus the fish.
Ox versus shark. And the winner...
I still own a foot.
Yeah, I don't know much actually from these.
Who won the Brewers?
I did win the Brewers.
Yeah.
The worst team. But I won. Yeah. But this one is going to be deciding who goes through to the final. But actually it's most famously known for...
Brisket getting snake-skinned.
Ganked. So actually this is going to be quite an interesting match report where the win conditions are altered ever so slightly, but it is a normal match. You and I are going to be just trying to play a normal match against each other. The only rule change is this. If Brisket gets taken out by Snakeskin, who is within the fisherman's ranks, game over,
a
fish.
Rookie, unknown, unnamed player.
Yeah, because in the story she's hiding as a rookie and Brisket is surprised by how live...
Quick and
then she goes, and stabs the big deck out of her. If Snakeskin takes out Brisket, game over, fish win. And to facilitate that, Brisket's unpredictable movement does not work on Snakeskin, just to kind of accentuate the whole not knowing what's going on.
Yep.
That's it. And aside from that, the winning team will go through to the final where the Masons are waiting. So if we follow the story, the fish should get it.
Yeah, fish should get it.
But if the Butchers win, it's going to be Butchers versus Masons.
Nope, it's going to be fish.
Your fish, I'm Butchers.
Yeah.
We're going to use no plot cards for this, but we are going to make use of GICs.
Yes.
And we've got some, they're cool. The Butchers and Fish ones we've not seen before.
No. I'm using the slippery fish.
The extra dodge.
Yep, so extra 2-inch dodge when you do a dodge.
And I really want to use the Crushing Force one, which is the +2 attack if someone counters you. But there's no point, so for this one I'm going to go with the 1 influence charge.
To make
Shank and Meat Hook. Yeah, Shank and Meat Hook suddenly become very viable and very nasty. So yeah, that's the match report we are going to be doing today. I am thinking it's going to be great. Whenever we play Fish and Butchers, it's awesome. So we will go to the lineups and we'll catch you in a sec.
Okay, so my lineup is Jack, pushes, dodges, heroic plays.
Shove him and shove. Have you seen his new PVC model with the breastplate? Because they said like his little tunic was too complicated to paint.
It was difficult to paint.
I was going to say, I'm looking at the detail and I'm impressed with the detail there. Hopefully it shows up on camera, but
it's horrendous.
That looks like hassle.
It was horrendous. But yeah, I like it. I like the new PVC ones, but we'll get back to them later. Super Salt.
Salt Theon.
The
God.
Theon,
the one.
The God. The man. The myth. The
man who can't do a goal with me after last game. I'm not speaking to him.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Not like the 8-legged demon, who we shall not speak of.
Cthulhu. Super Captain Shark, even better since he's had his nerfs.
Yeah, he's
how that works. He's still
Stagger is very good against this Butchers team. Yes. Knocking a defence off Shank makes him very, very vulnerable.
Yeah. Be better if it was a very combat orientated team.
Well, you know, you have got the lady at the end who does need to just murder this game.
That random player from the Fisherman's Guild.
That Fisherman's rookie.
Go on, but we'll get on to
lame scales.
Lame scales.
Dead scales.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Never forget. You know, like when everyone was like 2016 was the worst celebrity deaths?
Yeah.
It's Grayscale's death. That's what still haunts me.
Topped it all. I remember reading the book on the beach and being like, because it was on holiday.
Were you just drifting out to sea?
No! I looked out to the ocean and was like, there's a storm coming.
Paul just walked into the ocean and was never seen again.
Kraken.
We've never had good use out of Kraken on the channel.
No.
He's always been there.
He's never present pain in the back.
He was alright in our first match report with Corsair.
Tattoos.
He was alright with Corsair, wasn't he? But he's never really done a lot. And then we've got this rookie player. Who's totally not Snakeskin.
Who's totally not Snakeskin.
But if this
looks like Snakeskin.
But if this rookie player kills Brisket, that's game.
That's game.
You win. So we will have mentioned.
I looked at this rookie player's card and it's not like she can kill Brisket.
She's not got a lot of damage. She's got 2 damage on 2 hits though.
Yeah.
So if you can soften Brisket up with Shark maybe or with Kraken, she does the finishing blow.
Yeah.
But Snakeskin, very dodgy, very good for keeping hold of the ball, because this is still a normal match. So if Paul wins the match normally, he's won. And that's quite a goal-scoring team with Shark and Grayscales there and Salt.
Yeah, this match also dictates, obviously, who goes on to play the Masons in the final.
Yes, so we could rewrite history if I managed to pip you at the post here.
Yep.
But Snakeskin, Shadow-like, what is it, an 8-inch sprint on top of that.
8-inch sprint
and
on
she's
top,
ignoring
Shadow-like,
Briskets.
Venomous Strike, Charmed Mail, and she's also ignoring Brisket's unpredictable movement.
And we should say that if Brisket is taken out from poison inflicted by Snakeskin, because she's the only one on your team who can inflict poison, that counts still.
That's a win.
So that's still a win for Paul. So speaking of Brisket, let's go have a look at her Guardians. And here are the Butchers team, and my god, am I happy to be playing these guys again. It's been ages since I've played with Butchers.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
So speaking of Brisket, that is the lady on the left that we need to protect, and she's pretty good at fending for herself against all the blokes on your team, but Snakeskin, being a lady, is quite dodgy, and in the story she's unnaturally quick for Brisket and really does stick the knife into her side 4 or 5 times. It's nasty.
Brutal.
Speaking of nasty and stabbing knives into people, we've got Meat Hook, who I've not ever had any joy with in Season 3, despite me being a Philip player, but I don't think I've used them much. Boiler and Princess I have missed massively. They were on my Season 2 team, and the bleed and all that kind of stuff. I'd be nice to have that combo. I'm skipping the captain, Paul. I don't care what you say. He doesn't exist to me.
The Butcher's captain.
The man who has the Corsair leg still as a trophy.
Still on the Corsair leg.
And interestingly, in this story...
next year's community event when he does finally just kill Philip.
No, he doesn't. Philip will never die.
It's beyond with this. With Super Gutter.
Super Gutter.
Super Gutter to the side, he's just going to be like, fill it up.
But on the right-hand side, we've got Shank. Now, both Shank and Boar
My boy.
are named in this story. But we thought, for the sake of shaking things up, we've not seen Shank yet, I don't think, in our Season 1 campaign.
Not that the GIC helps Shank in any way.
Yeah, you didn't mention your GIC, but I'll mention mine here and we can go to yours in a second. I've gone for the one that allows me to charge for 1 less influence if I'm not a captain. So basically, and it makes Shank back into Season 2 Shank, and it makes Meat Hook very nasty as well. So they can charge for 1 influence. Everyone apart from Ox, once per turn, one person can. So 3 heal rate, I believe. You've gone for...
Slippery Fish.
Just because you're laughing at Grayscales and Salt dodging 6 inches.
Yep.
and Sharp with Tidal Surge.
Yep.
So what does that one do?
So basically, once per turn, when a friendly guild model makes a dodge movement, the friendly model may immediately make an additional 2-inch dodge.
That is hefty.
Does that... Just because I've not used this GIC before, GIC. GIC.
Go on, you get your words right.
Yep. Just because I've never used it before, is it once per turn per model, or is it once per turn?
Once per turn, full
team?
stop. Once per turn per use. We are not using plot cards because we don't think they're relevant for this match. There's not a lot of plotting apart from Snakeskin stabbing people. And we don't want more stuff to manage.
We don't like them.
And also, you might have heard vibration off camera, and I'm actually going to, relevantly mention it because that was the other half sending me a picture of an otter in the snow. So that's how much this game affects my relationship.
Innuendo?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go to the roll-off and we'll get the game underway. Right then, roll-off to start the game. I roll a 3. Oh, you roll a 6. Do you want to go first or second, mate? Or do you want me to kick to you would actually be the correct question.
I was going to say, yeah. I will receive the ball.
As a fish player, that makes a lot of sense.
Obvs.
So we'll go to the lineups and the kickoff next. Okay, and we are going to start the match with Meat Hook kicking off, and it's not because I'm an absolute coward and don't want to put Brisket forward.
Yeah,
it totally is. So Meat Hook has got a 6-inch base move, which will shuffle her to this position here, and then she's got a 3 dice kick. So let us set the tone of this monumental game.
Well.
And the tone is... Wah, wah. So
good game, mate.
Yeah, good game, thank you, good game. So it's going to go wherever it goes. The green will be the direction. It's inevitably going to be 1. Oh, 5 and 6. That's basically straight to you, mate.
Yep.
I've basically chucked the ball. Is that on camera? Yes, it is. I've given it to Grayscales pretty much, so you can just have it there, mate. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
It was a fun game.
So we'll go to the influence allocation, and I'm just gonna cry. And this is how the influence allocation looks at the start of turn 1. I think I've messed the kicking off thing.
No, it's perfect.
Is it perfect? God, then what's the... Grayscales has to shuffle about an inch to snap the ball here, I think.
Yeah, inch and a 10th.
So
maybe?
Paul's been considering the shark actions here. What's the plan?
First 10 goal.
First 10 goal. How so?
I'm not telling you.
Tell the viewers.
So Shark notoriously can't do a first 10 goal on this
Can he
channel.
not? Is it impossible?
He's never done one.
Never. Okay.
You've never done one with him.
I've never scored a goal. I don't think. I'm trying to. Every failed kick erases one of the successful ones. I think.
Oh God, yes, you're on minus points then.
I'm on many minus
Does that
points.
mean I've got like 10 wins in the bag in the back?
Yeah, pretty much any footballing match in the future. So Shark on 6 then, obviously.
Yeah. So Shark on 6. Grayscale's to play ball retrieval, which doesn't have to do much. Pass, dodge. Shark on his full allocation.
With the GIC in play.
Potentially tidal surge me way across the pitch and shoot it into the goal. Jack, just to get up the pitch. Again, Salt will just go with him.
Salt will
do what Salt does.
Bless him with salty goodness. That's really awkward.
Yeah.
Never mind, continue.
Moment. Snakeskin with 2, just in case you need to drop a clone. And Kraken with nothing.
Just because he's a big lump,
yeah,
and we don't value his life.
No, until he gets into the mix, he's just really there because he's pretty.
He's there to be knocked because he's pretty.
He's looking for Siren, being like.
Speaking of pretty, Brisket on the other end has got 2 on her just because she gonna die. No, she can't die because I'll lose. I can't have that. I can't keep losing these Patreon matches.
I quite like the Patreon matches
because you win.
I've won a fair few of them, and I'm like. No one's ever going to get to see this other than like the 10 Patreons we've got.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll go out in 6 months' time. Well, I might miss this one if I lose.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'll just put that Masons and Brewers one. That'll be everywhere. So Princess on nothing, Boiler on 2 just to do what they normally do. Ox is on 2 just.
You don't know how to play Ox, do you?
No, I do not have a clue how to play Ox. So Ox has got 2 just to get himself in position in case he needs to put like tough skin or something. And I think I might try and use my GICs as well, which is why we've got Meat Hook and Shank on 3.
You're making them effective.
I have just realised though that I'm an influence short, because off screen I can see there's an influence there. So there is. I'm supposed to have 13. I've never been a Butcher's player with 13. Who would have thought? So I'm just going to sling that on Brisket.
Tom's stacking the game again, as he always does.
Yeah, I look forward to the comments now. Go, actually you were supposed to have 12, but I will double check that off camera. But I think Brisket might now be able to do a poison knives. She might poison snakeskin. She might get
dirty knives.
Preemptive poison dirty knives.
Preemptive poison dirty knives.
Anyway,
how's that fit on the card?
I don't know, but we'll go see how the fish do first with their first activation of turn 1.
So after some technical difficulties, we're back into the game.
Technical difficulties, you forget how the camera works.
Yeah, it's been a while. So
you don't even need to pre-measure this. The kick is so close.
The kick is so close. Grayscales is basically going to go doink, doink. Take the ball with him. You're going to spend 1 to attempt to pass the Shark. I say attempt. You all know
Come on,
how
my dice rolling.
Generally works on TNG Productions.
Oh,
hey,
yeah, of course.
Success. So that goes to Shark.
And a point of momentum in your favour.
Point of momentum in my favour. Spend Grayscale's last one to make a 4-inch. Where did they go? Just to get him a little bit further up the pitch.
What a git. Super easy one for me. The puppy is not going to move her full base move. She's just going to move about 4.5 inches. Just to that position there and bark some abuse at the deity otter on the other side of the pitch.
So, like Tom, just going to be an easy activation and I'm just going to move Kraken.
You really wanted to go for that shark goal straight away. It's only when I moved Princess you were like, I should probably actually play this professionally rather than just...
I should take some consideration into what I'm doing.
It's like, you know the cartoons where the dollar signs appear in the eyes? If there's like a Gilmore signs appearing, it's like, the goal! Oh, I actually need to play the game properly. Well then, Kraken's done the Kraken.
Kraken's done the Kraken.
He's got Kraken.
He's got Kraken.
Alright, yeah, we'll just go back.
Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah. Sorry, patrons.
Okay, Boiler is up next. He is going to move 6 inches, his nice little base move. And he is going to spend his 2 influence just to put Swift Stance on Meat Hook, just to make any potential shark shenanigans, even though he's probably going to dodge straight past her, a little bit harder. So she is 5s and 1 on the defence now, which makes her a little bit more mean.
Meat Hook who? Let's do this!
Dun, 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 dun.
What's that off?
Mask.
Mask.
Because we totally realised this a second. Right, 6 influence on
It's
Shark.
like we've re-recorded this time.
It's like Paul made a massive mistake and forgot how to charges work.
Yeah, I forgot how to play Guild Ball. Isn't a surprise.
So you were going to run an attack and then I screwed myself over the way I always do.
Yeah, I can charge.
Go on
because
then.
running and attacking cost the same. So
the logic here is charge,
tidal surge,
which will be 6 inches because of
plus
GIC,
my GIC,
and then boot at the end,
and then
which is what's measured here.
Yeah, so as you can see, this lovely arc.
And I can't really stop it. There's no way for me to stop it. So
Because of your excellent kickoff this morning.
Yeah, because this morning.
Just at the start of the game.
So meat hook's only got 1 inch melee, so I can't really do anything. No momentum.
So Shark is going to spend 2 to charge into the lovely meat hook.
And he can go straight over the rough gang because he's light-footed.
Yeah, light-foot. Yeah, he's got light foot, he's got quick foot as well.
5s and 1.
Yes, because you toughened her up, haven't you?
I gave her a swifty stance.
Okay, so
Get
5s
swifty.
and 1. Get swifty. That's
1 hit.
1 hit.
It's a momentous dodge.
Which is a momentous dodge. I will happily take it.
Do you want me to just nudge him a base width ahead?
Yeah.
Ish there, isn't it?
Out of a melee zone, obviously.
Yeah.
Not that you
I can't counter. I can't counter
Counter my situation. So, yeah, 3 then for tidal surge because of slippery fish.
So you technically make a 4-inch dodge, don't you? And
But
then you
like
make a
2
2 on
on
top,
top,
but
yep.
we've just done 6. So.
So I'm going to end up there.
Yeah.
And it is within 8 inches to spend my 1 game momentum from before.
So you get a bonus time it though, you're going to risk it. Risk it with 4 dice, is it?
Risk it with 4 dice. Well, Shark is effectively dead in a couple of minutes.
Shark's going to feel many a pointy thing.
Oh. I imagine that won't be the first time.
So he's got a 4 dice kick.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus time. Sheer fear.
The tempting of the fate.
Yeah.
So 5 dice,
5
needing
dice,
a 4
over
plus.
8 inches, needing 4 plus. Let's see what we do here.
Oh my god!
Thank God for bonus time.
Well, it's a goal. That's all that matters. You forgot the ball though, so obviously it doesn't count because you've left the ball on this. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
That is
Lucky.
That is good. I need to stop giving you tips. So like, do you want a bonus time?
I was genuinely thinking should the bonus time said I was like, nah, 4 goals. And as soon as you said, I was like, no, definitely got a bonus time now.
So he's banging that in, and that is a goal and a goal influence to you.
Which I actually need.
4-0 to the fishies.
Starved.
Yeah, because I'm cracking on the team doesn't help. So we'll boot it out off camera and go back to the butchers next.
Right, after that wonder strike from Shark, who's literally sacrificed his life for a goal there.
Yeah, going to get his face eaten.
The ball's unfortunately is scattered just onto Ox here, and it's kind of one of those things where I've got to send him in a direction I don't really want him to be sending in, but I could do with a retaliation goal.
What's happened is Ox has seen Shark run all the way across the pitch.
Really wants to punch him in the
ball
face.
into the goal and was like, actually, at the start of the season, I chopped your mate's foot off there. Yeah. I'm getting out of here.
Ox is just allowing him. He's allowing him a chance to keep his legs. So Ox is going to move.
Away from
yeah, just to here. He's going to spend 1 to put Tough Skin on Boiler. It's completely redundant, but for the sake of spending it. And then he's going to kick the ball to Brisket. 3 dice kick. No, got my 6 in your face. So Brisket is going to immediately just dodge just to that position there next to the pup. And that is Oxy Boy. All done.
The god has entered play.
Don't tell me you're actually gonna move him forward in this game.
Oh,
Do what? Aggressive play with Salt is what we need.
As we approach closer to our veteran captain Salt campaign,
He's gonna get more and more empowered,
he's
is
gonna
he?
get more and more empowered.
Unless I'm rolling the dice.
Unless you're rolling the dice, in which case you just do the media side of the veteran captain. Let me play with.
Well, the problem is this is a preview for you patrons. For Vengeance, I'm running
the fish.
Fair Catch and Salt because one of us has to. So if I can't roll dice, it's not gonna be a good campaign. It's gonna be a sad weekend.
No.
Anyway, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna move the other forward to block a shot?
Yeah,
by any
he's
chance?
just going to move forward. Yeah, so I'm just going to snuggle him in behind the wall there because
Because he needs cover.
Well, he's a god, isn't he? So he doesn't need the
Is he
cover.
inspecting the wall?
He's just like, what's this? It's in the middle of a football pitch. Like this health and safety hazard.
Maybe he
isn't it?
created it. Maybe the wall wasn't there. Maybe he just went.
Maybe the butchers aren't here. Maybe he's just like, well, what are these people
A
doing?
wave
My
of his paw
God.
and they disappear.
Yeah.
Well then, let's go
I
back
love
to
his
the,
pose. It is like he's just like, well, what's going on here?
let's go back to the butchers then.
Right then, better retaliate on Shark for the sadness that he gave me. So Meat Hook is quite simply going to spend one of her influence to tool herself up. And then she's going to move just to this position here, within 4 inches of Ox. And she's going to have a swing at Yo Captain. So, 6 dice.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Needing 4s and 1.
Yep.
Oh.
That's why I'm not going to do it.
That's a cock dice though, I'm taking that. Oh, it's a oh. Nothing. I'm going to swing.
Me too,
I'm going to swing again. I was hoping for just like 1 damage and then I could get like loads of pain with the bleed attack, but never mind. Let's roll them properly this time. Oh, there we go. That makes a difference, clearly. So 3 down to 2,
2 hits,
which is perfecto. I literally just need the 1. Momentous, 1 damage, which will go up to 3 because of Tooled Up and the Owner.
Yep.
And Hooked and Bleed.
Hooked and Bleed.
And all the sad statuses that go with it.
That doesn't make me tough OP.
She is quite strong. Even though I can never
like
get
75 damage.
No, he's taken 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Shut up.
Oh, not much then, is it?
But the thing is though, if
More
that,
of 1 hit.
if the first attack would have hit though, then it would have been like
Oh yeah, it
would have been really hefty.
Yeah, but obviously you've got Shank coming in next.
Yeah, Shank's gonna have fun next. But yeah, over to you.
Okay, so Brisket is en route with the ball.
She's gonna boot it.
No, she's definitely going to score. Except you are rolling the dice.
I am, so that could ruin everything.
Yeah, I've got 1 momentum in the bag. I was going to move Jack up and then go there and kind of snuggle in, but obviously rereading gold doesn't do me any favours. So I am going to spend 1 of Jack's 2 to run him up as 8 inches. I'm going to put him to about there actually, and then I'm going to use Get Over Here Salt. Let's bring Salt up. Just
Is it directly towards or towards?
towards,
Get over here.
I think. A base move towards this model.
Ah, there we go. So he's just going to come round. He's finished inspecting the wall.
Yeah, so he's just going to come
He's
round
like,
and be like,
you called.
yeah, what can I help you with? Yeah, and then unfortunately 1 influence is going to go to waste because even if you come at me, you're coming up in this direction anyway. Oh, you're going to make an advance. You know what? I'll goad you, actually. Make you come towards me so you can't kind of go around me.
Go for it then. So are you within range? No.
Yeah.
You sure?
No, I'm just outside. Yeah. Oh, that's disappointing. Lols. Oh, I wasn't ranged before I shuffled around. Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going to go with them. Loses influence anyway. And over to you.
Right then, we are going to go with Shank, I think, and charging along this side would leave me just outside of Ox. Bearing in mind you've got a counter attack with a 2-inch dodge quite easily, so he's going to do a what?
If I opted to do.
If you did, which would make a lot of sense because it'll say, well, so 1 influence charge. Going to use my GIC. I'm going to go along that route just to base contact with Sharky Boy there. So that is 6 attack, +4 for a charge, +1 for having Meat Hook nearby.
Did you get that lovely dice, Tom?
I won whatever a winning is with it. It's because I'm a fabulous YouTuber, so I get free dice. Do you want to do anything? Because you're 3s and 1 because you're hooked at the moment.
Yeah, defensive stance.
So,
as well.
okay, so I'll spend your momentum. So 4s and 1.
4s and 1.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that isn't bad, is it? That's pretty average. Take 1 away.
Yep.
Is 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be
74 damage.
3 momentous damage with a 1-inch dodge. And since you spent your momentum, I'm going to dodge. Just there. Swing again. So I'll take all of the charge dice out. This is my second bit of influence. No, screw that. Screw the bonuses, because he's down to 3 and 1 now. This GIC makes Shank again.
Yep.
If that makes sense. So 3s and 1, can't roll dice, don't worry. 2 hits, momentous 2 with a 1-inch dodge. Shoop. And swing a final time. 3s and 1.
3s and 1.
Oh, flying off the camera there. Miss it. 3 1s, 1 away is. Oh, it could be a where did they go, which is quite tempting, but I think you are right about the whole momentous race, so I'm going to go with the momentous 2 with a 1-inch dodge, and I'm just going to dodge myself into that cover, still engaging. And that is Shankosaurus. Gone.
So, not much you can do towards the end of the turn. 4-0 up. Shark's on like 7 health. Might survive next turn.
Might survive. He's bleeding and sputting blood, but he's okay.
So, just going to move the mysterious fish rookie player.
He's totally not snakeskin.
Definitely not snakeskin. Brisket. Just a basic 6 inches, and then I'm going to drop clone for the 2 influence that I had allocated to her, just in case Brisket decides to come around and give this rookie a slap, because obviously...
I like how you've just got literally like a wall of fish here blocking the lass off.
It's because I know that one day she will become veteran captain Brisket.
And she'll be able to score for fun.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, may as well cripple the now.
If you kill her then, like, I know it happens in story, but if you kill her, does that mean like when it comes on to season 3, we don't have... Brisket doesn't appear in any other game?
She can't, she comes back,
dead.
She comes back, doesn't she, I suppose, and then has that, like, fight with Philly. That's, like, not a fight.
Not a fight.
How are we going to do that?
We are nuts! Because the butchers in chains, the butchers in chains, I merged them both. Civil War never happened.
Why you Philip won? After all the kickoffs you were doing for Philip, like Philip, wait.
It was just I have issues. I have issues with that story, but we'll go back to speaking of Philip, who's not here. She's here in spirit in my heart. We'll go back to see what I can do with Brisket then.
Yeah.
So Brisket has been thoroughly walled off of the goal. She's about half an inch out with the super shot, we've realised. So I'm gonna take a bit of a
half an inch.
Take a risk, and she's gonna base move up to this position here, and she's gonna have 3 swings on Jack. So I'm quite tempted to either do the dirty knives on him first to reduce his defence, or just go for swings. I could do just a momentous result. So he's 3s and 1 normally, so I'm just gonna swing and see what happens, and we'll go with that. So 3s and 1. 1 hit is... He's got tough hide.
Yeah, he's got tough hide.
Nothing, so that's 1 damage, that's nothing. Swing again. I'm going to wish that I would have done the dirty knives now. Are we saying that's a 5?
Yeah.
Cool. So 1 away is 2 momentous damage, which will go down to 1 because of his tough hide.
Yeah, okay, it's not 5.
Final slap. Hey, take 1 away. That puts me on... I'm on 5 momentum, aren't I? And you're on 0, so I've got the roll off done. So I think she's just going to make a 2-inch dodge just to there, which should put her, just outside.
Okay.
Of 2 inches, so that is 5 momentum to 1. Yep. So I think I will probably...
Well, I can still win.
No, you can't. You can draw.
Get a cocked dice.
I will probably desire to go first, I think. So we'll go with that, mate.
Okay.
Okay, this is how things look at the start of the second turn, and you have put nothing on Sharkosaurus, mate.
Yeah, I think he's going to die.
He's just taking his bleed damage, so he's down to 4 HP, so I'm going to go through mine. Shanka's got 3 on him. His job is to assassinate Shark to start this. And then...
It isn't going to be difficult.
No, Meat Hook's on 2. She can't really do too much because that big boulder's in the way, so it might be a reposition and tooled up. 3 on Brisket because she is going to try and attempt and bang the ball in. 3 on Ox because he's now going to do something and I've actually given him influence. Okay. 2 on Boiler in case the puppy decides to go near something, and that's it really for me. You've got 4 on Grayscales here at the bottom of the screen.
Yep.
Is he on?
4 on Grayscales, hopefully he can do something.
It's stuck in maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or retaliation goal.
Nothing on Shark because I foresee his death coming.
Yeah, Shank should reliably murder him.
Yeah.
Even with my dice. 3 on Jack?
3 on Jack in hope to maybe put some pressure on someone. He's a hard hitter.
You've had a clever idea with potential ramming speed and his heroic, haven't you? That he could really break up the scrum if he wants to.
Yeah.
Veteran Captain Salt, nothing on him.
Nothing on him, no. I think I might just go and engage Princess, and they can just have an angry mascot staring contest.
I mean, you've got Salt over the halfway line by that stage. Then that is an achievement for you.
That is definitely. Veteran Captain Salt is coming at you.
Coming at you like Cleopatra.
Like Cleopatra.
Snakeskin.
If only you had like a cool ride to.
Like a pimp ride, like a boat of justice.
Like, yeah. Oh god. Like yeah.
Like a prow of a ship.
Like a boat of justice. A boat.
I love boats.
Healing.
Love boat.
Love boat. Yeah.
Salt's love boat. Anyway, Snakeskin 3.
Snakeskin 3.
The wall's in her way, but she can go over it.
Yeah, she can move around.
You've got a Shadow Light last turn as well, haven't you?
I did, yes.
And Kraken, you're angry with Kraken at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, he's pointing at the puppy, so I'm going to try and get the puppy.
So we'll go with the first activation of the second turn, which will be hopefully Shark's demise. Okay then, so first activation of this turn is going to be Shank stabbing at Shark. So he's going to spend one of his influence for attack. Would you like to counter anything, mate?
No, I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah, the counter's pretty redundant because Shank's not moved yet. So even if you dodge away, it's kind of... So we got a 6 attack base, +1 for having Meat Hook nearby. We're not within Ox's aura, but I've got 4 HP to diminish.
Yep, won't be difficult. 4s and 1.
4s and 1. Take those 2 away. 1 there is 4 hits. Is going to be a momentous 3 damage with a 1-inch dodge. And I think I'm already at the extremity of 2 inches, aren't I? Because of the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Swing again. Puts him on 2 health.
2 health, it does, mate.
And...
He's dead.
yeah, that'll do it.
On 1 health, yeah.
Take 1 away is going to be the momentous 2 with a 1-inch dodge. That is momentum for the takeout as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Shank's going to dodge this way. Now, Jack has taken damage, hasn't he?
1 point of damage.
So Shank's damage target does kick in, which gives him an 8 up to 10-inch potential charge route here. So I think I might use my GIC early and have Shank declare a charge.
On Jack?
Yeah, okay. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So, going to go with a charge just to that position there, mate. For my 1 influence cost. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +4 for the charge.
3s and 1.
3s and 1.
I will counter attack.
You're going to counter attack 1. 3s and 1. Miss. 1 away for armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be the non-momentous, I think, 1,000 cuts. I think that's probably a good idea. Okay. So 1,000 cuts won't do any damage because you've got tough hide, but it is -2 defense.
-2.
-2
so that just
defense.
Puts me onto 2 and gives you
an extra die if I were to go for him. So that might be a useful option. You've got your counter attack, mate?
I have, yes.
I've just realised the camera is a little bit out, so I'm gonna just scoot it so you can see what just happened. There we go. Shank is so quick. No, he's so fast though. You can't keep up with him.
Yep. So Jack has a attack 5 basic. He also has resolute, so he gets +2 attack for the counter attack.
It's like a little used ability that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here is your space, mate.
No problem. I get up off the squeaky chair. Shank is 4s.
4s with 0 armour.
4s with 0 armour. That was crap.
Did you... That's a single hit there, mate.
Single hit. That will be a non-momentous 1 damage.
And that's a point of damage to Shank.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way to start the turn.
No, it's pointless.
Over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to activate Kraken. Hopefully he can do a little bit of damage this turn.
He's going to try and release the Kraken.
Something like that, yeah. So I'm going to charge Kraken, spend 2 of his 3 influence, charge him directly into Shank.
I am going to take a defensive stance with 1 of my momentum just because I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm very scared.
So I've got 5 attack basic +4 for charging, so that gives me 9 dice, and just make sure I've counted them right.
+1 for Jack's the crowding, mate.
Oh yes, sorry.
So you
Plus
got
1 for
10.
Jack Crowden. Plus 1 for the 4-inch melee zone that veteran Captain Salt's got.
No, don't put that salt back.
All right.
That salt back.
His owner rule and
His hook for a hand, his death, his kind of like hooked, his everything. 5 pluses, mate, is what you have to.
and that's nothing. Oh no,
Oh
not too
no.
bad.
Kickoff dice.
Kick-off dice.
Clearly
magic
weighted.
dice.
Clearly.
Totally.
That is a release the Kraken, isn't
That
it?
is a release the Kraken.
Jeez, how did that hit?
No, it needs to be in base contact with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Regardless, it is a momentous knockdown.
Yeah. After all of that, you have the first one.
First option, momentous knockdown. I'm going to buy a second attack on the lovely Shank.
He is down to 3s now.
Yes.
Not very happy.
Take 4 dice away. So 5 basic, plus 1 for Jack. Down to 3s.
Ooh, that's not
Another
bad
release
at
the
all.
Kraken. No armour yet.
No armour.
I'm going to do a momentous drag because I've activated it off a character play.
Clever. Look at it, using the tic tacs.
And I'm going to pull
Shall I move this out of the
Brisket,
way?
hence why the measurement stick is there.
Oh, this is ninja skills with all these models.
Fiddly. Right, going to pull Brisket directly towards me with a 6-inch push. So
I was within an inch of you, so I don't think if I just rotate, I don't think her base will go through.
no, it won't.
But it will get you to
base contact with the wonderful Jack. And that's it for Kraken. He doesn't have anything else. No.
Not bad at all.
Plan worked.
Are you? Paul's quietly surprised that Kraken has done something
I'm
effective.
quite surprised to pull that off, to be honest with you. I planned it out all by myself as well. Yeah, so
I don't know what to do here. We'll have to have a think.
Yeah, well, gonna have to think quick. It's your turn next.
Right. Scared of the trident tested here, and Paul made a good point there. You can kind of trident test, but it will push Brisket away, but then Jack can kind of then freely move. So I think the logical thing here is Ox is going to trigger his legendary play. Get him, lads. He has got a 6-inch base move. 5-inch base move, sorry. So he's just going to move to that position there. He's going to take a swing at Jack.
I will counter.
So, 1 influence. I've got 7 attack base. I get 1 because you're below 2 defense because of the 1,000 cuts, and I actually get another 1 because of Brisket crowding. And I'm after 2s with no armor because of the get 'em lads is -1.
Oh, minus 1 armor, is it?
Yep, so it's +1 damage and -1 armor. So, after 2s, so I rolled 2 1s, but no armor. So 4, 5, 6, 7 is the entire playbook, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm probably just going to have to take the knockdown, unfortunately, though, because your counter-attack to push me away would not be very friendly at all. So, knockdown.
Yep.
Swing again. But I believe I now get an additional dice because you're, again, minused on your defense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Another lovely dice, Tom.
Minus
Are you best painted as well?
I am. I'm just the best at all the dice, apparently. 2s.
Painted the model in your
Oh, stop rolling 1s, Tom. No armor, but I think that's a wrap this time around, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, then the 1.
I don't know if you're blind when it comes to your gold dice, but that's a 1.
Oh, yeah, it is.
God, Patreons.
It's because of the. I'm not having a good day today. I apologise, people. My brain is not
How are
working.
you not having a good day? We just got the best news ever.
I know, but I'm just. It's been long. I've been at work. That's the lame excuse. No one else in the world has to work. They're clearly fine. 7 full playbook though, mate. You're gonna love this.
Oh.
5 momentous damage.
5 momentous damage.
Oh no, because the owner as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The owner affects him. 6 momentous damage, mate.
Momentous damage. Wonderful.
You have got tough hide.
Yep, so 5 momentous damage.
That puts him down to
9.
New Ox is beastly. New Ox is a nasty man.
He's better than Phil.
Swing it, he's not better than Philly. Shut your mouth. Final
Shut your
swing.
whole mouth.
Shut your whole mouth. 2s. Oh, now correct me if I'm wrong, Paul. That's only 1 there.
It's only 1-1.
I've just rolled that over there. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 2. is going to be the momentous 6 down to 5.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take the momentous 1 up to 3 down to 2.
So that is 7 off.
7 off.
Good golly.
And he's got 2 health left.
Health left.
I think what I'm going to do with my momentum pool is I'm going to spend 2 of them to stand Shank up as well. Just so that he's there to add an extra die. That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was.
Crashing with 5 influence, that would be hella destructive. No, I mean, shut up. Ox is bad. Don't win me round. Don't win me round.
I wonder if Ox realises that he almost just beat his brother to death.
Probably.
So this is professional now. Look at these widgets for days.
Yeah, man, this is like tournament-esque thinking.
It did take us like half an hour to think it through though, which I think we would have clocked out by now.
Yeah.
What's the plan then, mate?
The plan is to get the ball and score.
But you're going to stand up,
Yep.
try and test.
I've got two momentum, so I'm going to spend 1 to remove my knockdown condition because there's no point healing because
2 HP gain is nothing.
on the field. I'm then going to spend my second to do my heroic play with Jack. Sorry, I am activating Jack, which I forgot to mention. Second momentum. Momentum, that's what it's called. Second momentum to do heroic play tried and tested. So 3-inch pulse.
Which is what all these markers are here.
Yep.
So it's a 4-inch push.
To everyone.
And you want to go in this order, so Brisket is the last one to be pushed.
Yes.
Don't you? Because then she won't hit Shank.
Yes. Okay, so 1,000 cuts is still in play, isn't it?
Yes.
So Jack has 3 momentum on 3 influence on him. I'm going to spend 2 to charge at Brisket. I'm going to charge along this line here, remaining within 2 inches
I'm going to take a defensive stance.
of Brisket. Of course you are. After all this careful planning, you actually can go a bit further than
You
that.
can go a bit further than that. It's because you are only needing 1 hit for the tackle here.
Yep. So, basically what I want to do is tackle the ball off it, and then I'm free to pass it
To Grayscales.
to Grayscales.
Who is going to be very hard for me
his-
to get it off.
yeah, in his general direction. In fact, if you probably... Yeah, so that's as far as I can go, actually. I'll move a bit further in because I'm still not within a yeah, sorry, we're thinking about this, and now
There you
actually
go.
I think I can possibly get it to Grayscales. No, I can't.
No, you can't. You'd have to be there, wouldn't you?
So, on that path, there we go.
So you've got how many dice base?
5 dice base.
Plus 4 for the charge.
Plus 4 for the charge. Nothing, so I can't bonus time it.
Needing 6s and 1 because she's charmed male and she's fences stance. Have you got any rolling space?
Yes, it'll have to be on top of Salt's head.
No, it's going to Soul makes it rain 6s.
Salt makes it rain 6s. Let's
So
hope
you
he
need
goes
2 6s here,
6s.
basically. No! Oh, none. That's a Tom dice roll. That is. That's that's unfortunate, mate.
I'll just buy another attack.
Yeah, slapper.
Yeah.
So she does go down to 5s now because of that.
She's down to 5 now.
You're rolling 5 dice.
5 dice, needing 5s. No.
There's the 6 that you wanted.
Yeah. There's 1. I'm going to tackle it.
It's a good move. Doop.
Boo.
That is unfortunate,
Was tragic.
I would say. Brisket, she's our girl. If she can't do it, she'll... Her?
Meet up, Will.
Me or Will. Right, Brisket then. She's going to move to this position here. So, within an inch of Jack, and within 10 inches of the goal.
Have you got the goal within the camera shot this time?
Yes, I have got the goal within the camera shot. Actually, she's going to move around there, just so she's got clear line of sight to the goal, just in case I forget a rule or anything. She's going to swing at Jack. Now, Jack is within 6 inches of Ox, so we've got 4 dice base. We get 1 because of the 1,000 cuts, reducing your defense very low. I'm also going to bonus time it, because what I would like here in an ideal world is a damage result and a tackle.
Yeah.
To get the kill and then go for the shot. So we are after...
I don't know you got best sports, Tom. Jesus.
I hate you.
Gotta get them all in.
I hate everything you stand for. Can we appreciate how pretty this dice is as well? Can I just hold it up to the camera? Look at this. Watch me now roll a 1 with it. So 6 up, right? It's gonna be a 6. So we need 2s with no armor because of
God, you're gonna roll little snake eyes.
the legendary, and I'm on +1 damage, and none of this will matter because I'm gonna roll 1. So no, I didn't.
Exactly what you needed.
That's the wrap that I needed. So 4, then 1 is going to be a momentous 2 up to 3 with a double dodge and a momentous tackle. So you can choose them in the order I would like. So I'll take the momentous tackle first.
You've just took me out.
Then the momentous 3 with the double dodge, which also gets me
Tom is currently flipping me off.
take out
Off camera, by the way.
with the double dodge.
So that's
In your face! Just to there. Yeah, good times. So, she's gonna spend 1 to put super shot on herself. And then she's gonna shoot. I swear again, I'm off camera. So, spend momentum to shoot. She's up to 4 dice, but this is Tom, so bonus time is in play.
How many momentum you got left now?
2 after this, I think.
2 after this.
So, 5 dice kick, needing a 4+.
You got a 6-point activation off Brisket of all people.
God, for that, life is good. That is a goal. Point of momentum in the bag. Yeah. Paul's gone silent now. Paul is not. Paul is not happy, man.
That's
Brisket.
good.
She's not going to die, Paul. She's going to live. She's going to live for today.
She may well do.
I think that puts me on 8 points and an all-important goal influence
you
next
took
turn.
Shark out, didn't you? Yeah.
So we'll boot it out with the fish, and you have got an option of a good returned goal here, though, with Grayscales and Snakeskin, if you can just burn some momentum somewhere. So we'll see what you do next.
Yes. Okay, so after scattering the ball from Brisket's bloody goal,
Butchers are going to the final.
Butchers
The
look like
Butchers are going to the final.
The ball has ended up with this strange-looking
Fisherman
rookie
player with a
player. So I think I can score a goal.
I think you can score a goal.
We will see. But in order to score a goal, I need some momentum. So I'm going to farm Shank.
Yeah, you thought about Brisket, but she's a pain to do damage on with a bloke.
Yes, you're pain. So I've got 4 influence on good old Grayscales. You can take 4, just double check this card just in case. I'm going to spend 1 to do a weird they go to avoid this rough ground.
How often on this channel do we stack someone up, get to their activation, and then go, oh wait, they can only have like 3 influence?
Yeah, totally made a mistake on that one, yeah. More often than we should, to be honest with you. I'm going to spend 2 of his influence, which is just off camera, and I've realised that he's going to be behind the card when we edit it, to get him up here. As a charge, and he's got 1 left, so I'm going to swing at Shank. So
Shank's going to counter attack.
oh, is he?
I'm not good at defensive stance because I think the dodge away is probably better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
you only need 1 hit really, don't you? So I think the defensive stance is probably wasted.
So am I hitting him on
4 pluses.
4 pluses? Is he not on 5? Sorry, 4 pluses. Yeah,
Yeah.
defensive stancing. So 4 pluses.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it, and then some.
Is that full playbook?
I think
Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
Have you just done a wrap with Grayscales?
Wrap with Grayscales? Oh my jeez.
Oh my jeez, is that what you just...
Well, I'm trying to stop swearing. I think I've dropped plenty of F-bombs and B-bombs in this match report. So that's 5 and 1.
It's a Christmas miracle. Paul's going to stop swearing.
Is it? Beep.
Counter-attack coming.
Counter-attack coming. I'm going to do a momentous dodge and then a momentous push dodge.
Oh.
So I will garner 2.
Garner.
Garner.
Are you replacing the swears with like fancy, eloquent, wordy stuffs?
Yes. Well,
So you've got a 2-inch dodge and you've got a 1-inch push.
Yep. So Shank can do one in the nicest possible
Screw
way.
that counter-attack.
Yeah, Shanku. So yeah, he's out of range there, and I am going to
Just whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep. Oh, is that the tide coming in? Getting out of there.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon. Right in the loves. Right in the feels.
Speaking of too soon, Paul.
Yep.
Wait and see what I do next.
Oh no! What are you gonna do? You've only got Princess left, and Meat Hook and Boiler. And... No.
Wait, don't spoil it for the audience. Don't spoil it. He's realised. He's realised.
Easy peasy one for me. Meat Hook is going to spend 1. We should just say Grayscale's just chucked up Decoy.
Decoy with his other influence.
Paul was writing the token as we were doing it. So Meat Hook's going to spend 1 to sprint, so she's got 4. And then to about there for 8. And then she's going to spend 1 to tool up the Boiler Man.
Okay, so let's try do something cool.
Let's explain our logic here. Because what are you going to do that's cool?
Logic?
There is logic.
I'm going to try scoring with this unknown rookie player.
Now, Paul just checked with me here. We're going to do rule of coolness over overruled rules. So your GIC says that you get a bonus dodge for a friendly guild model.
Yes.
However, in storyline, for everybody on the pitch who isn't our wonderful audience, that is a fisherman rookie player.
Yes.
So I've said to Paul, Snakeskin for this is a friendly guild player because...
And I'd just like to say, Tom offered that.
I did.
I read it and was like, oh, I can't do it. I was like, no.
No, so I think Snakeskin Shadow-like, which is usually 2 inches, is going to become 4 inches.
Yep.
And it's rule of cool because it allows her to go for goal, which is quite a cool goal anyway because she's threading through.
Yeah.
But to everyone else on the pitch, she's a fisherman's player.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the whole point of these Patreon ones is to do fun twists on the rules.
Yes. So, ignoring the entire rules of the game, I'm going to do a Shadow-like.
A 4-inch Shadow. Can you imagine if Shadow was a 4-inch, just a way to go at the start of the game?
Yep. To there. I'm going to spend 1 of the 3 influence on this Guild Ball rookie to run
8 inches? Which literally somehow magically bisects these
both
two.
the dog and the ox.
I think it does mean that Snakeskin is dead after this, which is also why I suggested
Who's
it.
Snakeskin?
The rookie.
The rookie is dead. She's going to take the ball with her.
That would be a good idea this time.
That is what you need in a footballing game.
And then you are going to have a pop on goal.
Yeah, so I have 2 influence left on this rookie. I'm going to spend 1 of those influence and 1 of the momentum.
Just because I am a helpful figure, Paul, do you want to put Nimble up before you do that with the other piece?
I was just about to say I might put Nimble up actually. So yeah, I'm going to put Nimble up with the other one.
So I will write this token,
You can
but
write
that's
it.
Nimble for now.
Here's the pen. So I've got 1 momentum left and I'm going to spend it to turn this rookie's kick from 3 up to 4.
That's a good rookie. That's a talented rookie.
That's a talented rookie. You'd almost think she played for the Union.
So 4 dice kick, needing a 4+.
Yep. And this could fail horribly because dice hate me.
Oh, nails it.
Nailed it.
And that is a point of momentum back to you, mate.
That's a point of momentum back to me. It doesn't really matter where I go because Baby Boiler's probably going to come in with his puppy and munch me.
Yes.
And there is an arms race going on for momentum.
There is.
You're probably going to win after you've done loads of
I'm only
damage.
going to get 2 more maximum.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay there because I'm now on 5 defence.
And it is 8-8.
It's 8 all. Ooh.
So, not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Right, let's go to Boiler and the Pups.
So the ball has just scattered out onto the left-hand wing because the butchers have got absolutely no care in the world about it at the moment.
So the guild team for the butchers there.
The Boilers Guild. They've got like a corgi rating system, have they?
Yeah.
Anyway, Princess. Puppy power. Do you remember Scrappy Doo? Remember how everyone hated Scrappy Doo? I thought Scrappy Doo was okay.
I hated Scrappy Doo.
Well, you're just that kind of person. Anyway,
There's no soul, basically.
Princess is going to
Just get in the way.
gonna just go and nibble Snakeskin's ankles, and I think we all know what's. I mean, the rookie's ankles. I think we all know what's coming next. But you are left with
Salt.
no.
Okay, so the idea was
Throw salt into Boiler.
throw salt into Boiler, and then the realisation that Boiler will eat him.
The salt is a deity, we can't possibly sacrifice him.
We can't possibly sacrifice him. In fact, I got a word from the heavens that Salt wants to check the other side of the wall because he didn't finish checking.
Oh,
it
is he not
before.
fully inspected?
No. So he's just thinking, I'm just gonna go, and yeah, just like
mosey onto the coward.
Yeah, okay, so no, he's just making sure the wall. It's a rough sports game.
Is he a mason now?
I don't know, put my hands on the camera.
Mason
He's
Salt.
not a mason, he's a fisherman. He's a goddamn deity. He can be whatever the hell
He can be whatever guild he wants.
Yeah, he just likes the wall.
Falconer's Guild, like a falcon carrying salt into battle by his little arms.
Oh my god, that's so...
Steve would make it happen. Can you imagine that? With the 10-inch range or whatever that it would have.
Definitely wanting the Falconer's Guild as well.
Well, we can talk about that on our podcast, can't we?
We can, yes.
Anyway, butcher time.
X gonna give it to you. Or B gonna give... No, it doesn't work, does it?
What? No, what's up with you?
I'm having a moment. Right, boiler base move round here.
Massive base move.
That's a 5-inch base move. Pretty much shut up. So he's gonna... No, you may not. So I'm gonna take a swing at Snakeskin. I've got 5 tap base, +1 for Princess for assist, and plus another one for ganging up. Snakeskin is
When
up
did
to...
you become a pundit, Tom?
I hate him. If anyone else wants to volunteer to come on the channel, we can easily
Well, you're trying
replace
to replace me already.
Yeah, I think
Oh, we've just hired new staff as well.
it's a yearly thing, isn't it, Paul? Replacing the co-host. Anyway, Boiler's gonna go for an attack. he's dead. He's dead off camera.
Bro, winner.
If anyone doesn't get that reference, don't worry about it. 5 tag +2.
Just turn the mic off. Please don't drop the camera.
5 defense.
Yes, nimble up.
Boiler is on +1 damage for tooled up, +1 damage for Princess, +1 damage for the owner, +1 damage for getting lads. So +4 damage this is.
Yeah.
But I would have to roll dice, so I think... No, I'm not going to go for the bonus time. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it.
Sure, because you got second and third place.
Shut your mouth. Well, that's 4 hits.
That's what we discussed that you probably
That's
need.
a momentous 2, which will go up to 6. And bleed. That's half their HP in a single mighty cleave.
I think you've got it.
I'm going to swing again. However, I am going to bonus time this one. Which dice do I need, Paul? Do I need my bronze? Remember that time I came 3rd in the tournament?
Yeah.
Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
So...
Okay, there's only 3 people in there.
Oh, a solitary hit. A solitary hit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Non-momentous 1 up to 5. And that leaves her on.
2. That is a takeout.
That is going to be a takeout because of the bleed.
Yeah, so we may as well do it now because there's no one else.
She
does.
That one, I wouldn't get any momentum for it though. So we do need to do the roll off as normal.
Oh, God, yeah.
But yeah, she's dead. So we'll just move her out of the way.
So
I am on 2, I believe.
2, I'm on 1. Ooh.
So here we'll do, mate. Oh, he's gone big. Oh.
Go home.
So would you like to go first or second? Bearing in mind there is no longer a snakeskin here because she's just bled to death.
I go first.
So you're going to go first. So that would make it, by the time turn 3 starts, I believe 8-10.
8-10.
So goal or takeout. Goal for the fish or takeout for the butchers.
Yeah.
It's doable.
It's doable.
Right, we'll see how we go. And this is how things look at the start of the 3rd turn, and this is going to be quite a big turn. Paul has just realised that rather than Snakeskin trying to kill Brisket, she's trying to match her goal for goal. This is an alternative game plan here.
Yeah.
But this is the final. We've got, you need a goal, I need a takeout. Winner will play the awaiting Masons.
Yep.
You've got the first activation, so what's the plan here, Paul?
Okay, so if...
Go for broke.
Yeah, go for broke. I need to try and get a goal, and Grayscales is probably my best option.
Yeah, we've just had about 20 minutes of thinking through our own options, and Paul thinks he's cracked it here, so we'll see what his genius it is.
We shall see.
I'll go through my team anyway. Shank has got 3, that's all that matters. Shank in my estimation in this game is with this GIC is the best character in the game at finishing off targets with
Is he in the top 10?
Subtle hint for future content. He's amazing at finishing off weakened characters. It doesn't matter where Snakeskin and Jack came on, he can reach with his damage target. So
yeah, like 16 inch range.
16 inch range, I think, with where did they go? Mehook's got some for tooled up. Brisket's there in case she needs to finish the job or get a shot. 2 on Boiler for the marked target, where you get an extra bit of distance on your charge because Ox is currently out of range of everybody. He's been very defensive, Ox, but he's been very useful.
He's done exactly
what he needed
to do, especially against such a quick team.
That was a good legendary turn, I think.
It was.
Nothing on Princess. You've got nothing on the deity again. He doesn't need it.
Salt. It's just making sure the wall, it doesn't look safe.
I think Salt
we don't want anyone getting injured.
Salt doesn't have influences so much. He has the Dragon Balls.
He just makes a wish every once in a while.
Just makes a wish. He hasn't been touched. He's alive, so that's always good.
You did a lot of measuring with sharp, but you've only put 2 on him because it's
basically
a millimetre out.
I completely forgot about the storyline, and basically,
it's because as soon as we say the word championship finals, Paul's game face went on.
So the reason everyone's pretty much got 2 is because I'm just gonna charge Brisket and go for broke.
Try and murder Brisket.
If my plan with grayscales doesn't work because I'm...
Everyone with 2-inch melee got 2 for a charge, and Snakeskin's going to get the finishing blow.
Yeah, everyone's just going to charge in and try and do as much damage as possible.
Now the story matters to you, now you care.
The thing is, with a score as it is, as 8 all, it's 8-10,
10-8, yeah.
10-8 to you, sorry. I need a goal, and you can easily get a takeout, so it's go for broke. Jack's come back on with 8, Shark's come back on with 9, and Snakeskin's come back on with 6. So whichever way Shank goes, he's probably going to do the damage he needs to do.
So let's go to your first activation and see what this master plan is.
There's so much pre-measured jank.
Okay, so...
If this has moved, it's because we've had to pre-measure this like 10 times.
Yeah, so I'm literally 3mm on for goal.
Yeah.
What did I say I was going to do?
This is good.
Okay. Yeah, so... But
you're going to use your GIC again, which has been amazing, this GIC.
Yes, and if this works, then the GIC is definitely the favourite one of all the GICs. So...
Where did they go?
Where did they go? Which I'm going to add 2 inches onto for 1.
So you're dodging straight over the rough ground, ignoring it.
Yep, dodge straight over the rough ground and ignore it, which gets me to there. I'm then going to walk around the arc that you can see here.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. So you will snap the ball on your mighty journey.
Yep. I've got 3 influence left. I'm going to spend 1 to buy an attack on Meat Hook because I am within 2 inches of it. So I've got 5 attack basic.
Yeah, I can't do anything about this.
So 4s and 1.
4s and 1 indeed. You need a single... He's messed it up!
I messed it up!
Oh, nothing.
God damn it.
He's still got 2 on him. You might do something special, maybe. Just to explain the logic here, what Paul's going for was the 1-inch dodge, then hopefully get 2 hits for a 2-inch dodge, and bang the ball in. You've got 2 left on you now, mate.
And not a lot that I can do with it, to be perfectly honest with you.
An attack and nimble, maybe? I don't know.
It's pointless.
Typical TNG Productions. We felt
what would have been cool, but sadly it's not going to happen. So Grayscales has just kind of got the ball and is like, oh. So what I'm going to do is
he's got 2 influence to play with.
Yeah, I've got 2 influence. I'm going to buy another attack, and I'm just going to kick it in the direction of the goal. And if it hits the goal, I'm claiming moral victory. So.
Well, there you go. Your hits now.
Hits. I got me 2-inch dodge. So I'm going to dodge 2 inches.
Here you go. Which way you go? Towards the goal?
Towards the goal, please, mate, yep. I'm totally out of range with 6-inch kick.
You say totally?
Totally, yeah. I'm not far off. I'm then going to...
Oh, you petty little...
I'm going to kick the ball.
If this goes behind here, you can't generate any momentum, you know that.
It doesn't... You're going to kill me with Shank anyway.
Are you successful with this petty kick? No, you failed the petty kick.
Failed the petty kick, so it scatters. 6... 4. No, missed by miles.
It's, yeah.
So don't even get a moral victory.
So what was the logic there, Paul?
Just the ball's out of play now, isn't it? Yeah. So it's effectively who you're going to feed Shank to now.
Shank. No one said this at season 2. Shank. Right, let's go to him.
Oh, good.
Shank's the best around.
I hate dice
Nothing's going to keep him down.
I hate dice games.
You hate dice games, yeah?
I hate dice games.
I'm going to now use my far superior GIC, which works far more conveniently, and I'm going to spend a single point of influence for a charge into Yo Face. And I think I'm going to even bonus time this, mate. So... Snake's going on 6 health, so we got 6 dice base. +4 for the charge. Which of my hard-earned dice have we seen this one yet?
Yeah, we've seen that one. That was your sportsman one.
Oh,
sportsman one.
No, I thought it was this other.
That was your Peyton one.
Well, this one.
You haven't used your silver dice yet.
Have I not used the silver dice? I also came second place at one time, so there we go. This is also well done. It's almost as ugly as the blacksmith dice, that one. Oh, shade thrown at Paul there with his new team.
So, what am I after hitting this lady? 4s?
Yeah. Yeah, she dead.
Oh,
She's very dead.
Shank takes no prisoners. That is a rapty rap. It's going to be 3 momentous damage followed by 1 momentous damage. That's 4 damage for those keeping score at home. And some dodges, but screw it. He's then going to swing again with a bonus time. So we'll take the 4 away for the...
Should I do what that guy done the first time he played them with your butchers? A forfeit.
Yeah, that's a story for another time. Tom has caused many a rage quit at times.
Yeah.
I was so nice as well.
I was
so polite.
Yeah, it was an arsehole.
He was not happy, was he?
No, it wasn't.
I've had one player before also flip the table, like literally knock all of his models over at a certain game club we used to play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The individual who Tom's referring to is the other guy, is the same guy I'm on about.
There was a conversation off camera there. Right, so she's on 2 health, is she, mate?
Yes, she did.
4 pluses.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, hang on, 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah.
That's momentous 2. Good game, mate. Handshake on
GG.
camera. What a game. And the butchers.
Oh my god, it's snakeskin under that roll.
It's not Avarice crushing her head, it's Shank stabbing her to death. And the butchers advance to the final.
Yeah.
The butcher's going to play the Masons. That's going to be an interesting
game. Do
game.
I get to play them butchers?
I suppose as the resident Masons player, I would probably need to do them, because otherwise you will just cry over, what do these players do?
I hate the Masons. So I'm going to continue saying I hate the Masons.
Butchers, Masons. I think, though, this squad won the game, so how are we going to do it in terms of you going to pick the team that you play, or are these winners going to go against the Masons?
I think the winners should go against the Masons.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's how we played it. Who was the final in the...
It was Fish versus
Masons, yeah.
So we will go to the post-match interviews and we can discuss story implications.
I won a game on the Patreon with the Shankmeister. My butchers. When I get to play butchers, butchers do butching.
Butchers do butching. Are you converted on Oxshire?
No.
He
sucks. Philip's my girl, always. No, he was. That legendary turn was hefty. I think a star player though, Brisket. Avoided death, maybe because you forgot the story. And that's 6-point activation. Bang! Screw you, Jack. Boof.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It's
always fun.
Always fun. I enjoy... It's a footballing game. I enjoy the game more when I'm playing football. So the last turn, the grayscales...
If that would have worked out, it would have been beautiful.
That would have been awesome.
The fish can always get there. They can always get there.
But... Didn't work out, sadly.
GICs though, that's so powerful, your one.
That extra dodge is
the tidal
even
surge,
better than I thought it was.
And the way that they go.
6-inch tidal surge effectively with Shark. Gets him anyways, as quick as Shank with that.
And the 2 points of healing against the butchers, you if they get on
pointless using it, yeah. That last turn, as said on the turn, it was very much... If I don't score, Shank is eating somebody.
That one influence charged for the butchers one as well.
Yeah.
That is lovely. It makes Shank... How much fun was Shank? I know he might be a little bit OP still, if he has 4 influence cap, but he was fun.
Yeah.
I think he needs something like wing back on the back of his card. So if he's... No, wait, so if he's in a certain position, he gets his 1 influence charge.
Okay, people stop using Shank because he went down to 3 influence, he was doing too much. With that block card, he's brought right back into the game.
He did quite well.
He's awesome. Shank,
and the fact that I didn't
probably one of the best.
I didn't use really meat hooks. I think I did early on, but meat hook could also be very potent there. 1 influence charge with the hooked and the bleed and everything.
Well, any of them with a 1 influence charge.
Yeah.
Boiler, if you needed to get an extra round of attacks in.
Yeah. If Princess is there and you really want to take out someone big.
If you had Ox.
He can't do it, it's non-captains.
Oh, it's non-captains.
It's to stop Philip from going 1 influence charge, blood rain, 5 attacks. Yeah. But no, that means though, Butcher's going to the finals.
Yep.
Which we just discussed a second ago.
I'm using Butchers.
I'm using the Masons.
I hate Masons.
So that Butchers team versus the Masons is going to be very interesting, because Ox's legendary turn. It might be one of those occasions where Honor has to take her armour.
Yeah.
Rather than the extra influence. That's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
That is going to be a straight game.
The thing is, that's even that legendary turn would eat brick.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever taken brick out when we played the game.
No, he always seems to stodge himself on the pitch still, but
he just becomes whatever.
That's quite interesting actually, because the fish you would know what you're playing into, but the butchers and masons, that's quite a fighty mason lineup the season 1.
Yeah, very much so.
So that is going to be our January one. That will conclude season 1
Mm-hmm.
with a championship game. Hopefully Flint will get the winning score before future failures.
Have you ever scored as Flint on camera?
There's a lot of clips in our bin of me missing like 5 dice kicks with Flint, but I'm sure everyone's had one of those experiences.
Yeah.
Aside from that, we are going to get another podcast up before we do a Christmas podcast. Festive podcast.
We'll wear Christmas jumpers.
Where we're less corporate. Oh, I love bad Christmas jumpers. Bad Christmas jumpers is where it's
They're awesome, Chris. I got
we have had amazing news today, which we've mentioned on camera. We've got a big announcement for the new year.
Yes.
A very big announcement
Huge.
for the new year.
Massive. Such a big announcement. I want to tell you now.
And then we've got other announcements later on, but we through pain of death we can't share them yet, even to you, our lovely patrons.
Yes. 2 massive announcements.
2 massive announcements. Yeah. These announcements.
We're pregnant.
All I can say is hope you have an amazing Christmas and holiday period, whatever it is, and thank you so much for the support. When we launched this a few months ago, we were unsure about how it was going to go, and the fact that we've got to the stage that we have.
Yep, we've got a lot of people that we didn't expect.
This will be a beautiful image, but this helps, lighting helps, this camera for HD. We've invested it and more, and that's the direction we're going. Got big plans for next year, which you will definitely be a part of, because we'll be looking for support with that and ideas.
Yes.
Any final thoughts? Because I always talk too much in Patreon, don't I?
No, you covered everything.
I just can tell I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the outro.
Yes, it took us like 4 hours to record all those outros.
And now we've got an outro for the outro. Because all outros need outros.
So if you didn't get the message in the outro,
then this is the intro for the outro.
This is the intro for the outro. But if you didn't get the message, like, share, subscribe,
follow,
links,
money,
follow.
love.
You know the works, guys.
See ya.